He was Governor Scott at the time, but through my working at St. Matthew's House, he volunteers at St. Matthew's House on Thanksgiving and Christmas. I started going to the same church he went to, unbeknownst to me, because a guy at St. Matt's invited me to the church. Well, we used to sit next to Rick and Ann at church and talk to them and be at Thanksgiving. We became friends. We became, when they were in a church, we talked to them, this, that, and the other. And I was just cleaning out my drawer the other day, and I found a letter he wrote me, as governor, to Blake. If you ever need anything, you got one favor on me. Anything you need, Senator or Governor Rick Scott. It's like, holy crap, and then being friends with law enforcement officers. We talk about my buddy Tim Jarrett, I'm surrounded by all the people that I used to be afraid of and run from. And so my past no longer haunts me, and now I'm in these circles where I'm looked up at, I guess you would call it, and people want me around and they want our businesses to show up and they want our presence to be there, and they invite us to do all these different things and support their organizations. And so how does all that happen? And it's God. It has to be God. Because like I said, if you looked at those 29 documents that I had that were against me, you would say that person would never be a member of a country club.